La 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 lattes were a. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T. We gotta get into this clip because this dude Oliver has been on a hiatus since 9 o'clock yesterday morning. Just running around shooting people, going from Brooklyn to Manhattan, back to Brooklyn. But anyway, let's get into
suspect. Sundance Oliver has turned himself into police at the 77th precinct. Now, investigators say Oliver's crime spree started near a NYCHA building in Crown Heights around 9 a.m. yesterday when he shot at a woman during a robbery. Instead, he hit a 96-year-old man in a wheelchair. Instead, he was shot in the ankle, and we're told he is in stable condition. Then later yesterday afternoon, police say Oliver shot and killed a man inside the Governor Alfred E. Smith houses in Lower Manhattan. Police have identified that victim as 21-year-old Kevin Langston. Authorities were then called to Kingsborough houses in Brooklyn, where they found a 17-year-old woman shot in the chest. She later died from her injuries. Again, that suspect has turned himself in. We'll continue to bring you any updates as soon as we get them.
No, y'all, because y'all see what I be talking about. Do y'all see what I be talking about? Now, this guy, Sundance Oliver, was out of his rabbit ass mind yesterday. I don't know what he woke up on, what he went to sleep on, or what got into him. First of all, let's start how he started in Brooklyn. Tried to shoot a lady during a robbery or whatever. That didn't happen or didn't go good. He accidentally shoots a 96-year-old man in a wheelchair in his ankle. That man will be okay. You understand? He will recover. Then this man proceeds to go to Manhattan, all right, and shoots a 20-year-old boy, kills him, Mr. Kevin Langston. That's the boy name. That's the victim that he shot in Lower Manhattan. Now, let's talk about how he then, okay, proceeds to go back to Brooklyn, Kingsborough, Crown Heights, by Pacific Street. I was born and raised in that area, so this is crazy. Okay, he then goes there, shoots a 17-year-old girl in her chest. She later dies. Like, what? What? Do you see what we are dealing with? Did y'all just hear that string of events? This went on from 9 o'clock yesterday morning. Okay, the man tries to rob somebody, tries to shoot at the woman. Missed the woman, hit a 96-year-old man in a wheelchair, shoots him in the ankle, okay? Thank God he'll be okay. But then he proceeds from there to go to the Lower East Side of Manhattan, shoots this 20-year-old man, Kevin Langston, that's his name, Kevin Langston, okay? That alone is terrible. The hoes from, do you hear? I'm just up to that part, okay? Kills this man, shoots him in, oh Lord have mercy, like goes back to Brooklyn and then proceeds to shoot a 17-year-old girl in her chest. This young lady unfortunately died, but come on, this world is on fire. Every day you wake up and go to sleep, it's a blessing, but God only knows the news that you're going to hear when you open your eyes. It seems like every day it's just getting worse and worse. You never know what you're going to hear happen to someone, and it's just getting closer and closer and closer to the people that we love, the people that we know, and the areas that we are in. It seems like it's not one place. All over the world is on fire. It's like it's a big dark black cloud over everything. Now, mental illness, yeah, that's a big thing that's going on right now. Definitely. And people be going through stuff, and then outcomes happen, and then tragic situations take place, and all of these different things fall into place, because ain't no way a person can wake up in their right state of mind and do something like this. It has to be some type of element there for some type of situations like that has been taking place. That's 3 people, 2 dead, 1 wounded. 2 dead, 1 wounded. One 17-year-old girl, like a 20-year-old male, and then this 96-year-old man in a wheelchair. Shot in his ankle. Thank God he'll be okay, but come on now. It gotta be a better way. I mean, it gotta be a better way. And as a parent that's raising children, boys in particular, I'm really scared. Like, I be really scared. You be happy for your kids to grow up, but you don't know what they growing up into. You don't know what's going to come out of them actually. I can't even say that, because look at the 10-year-old boy that had a string of events that led up into the factors of him shooting his mother in the face. That boy had problems from the age of 4 years old. It's just ridiculous. Like, my heart goes out to those family. My heart goes out to those people in those areas, because I know when that man was on the loose, y'all was in fear, terrified, didn't know what to think, didn't know where he was at, didn't know what the next outcome was going to be. So my heart goes out to y'all. And my heart definitely goes out to the world, because we have to keep dealing with situations that's just like this. Thank God at some point he got the nerve to turn himself in. I guess that was the least he could do after he done hurt and took these people's lives. And I mean, it's no reason that, what is all of this for? It's just turmoil and more turmoil, toxicity and more toxicity. Listen, this world needs all types of prayer right now. I don't know what you believe in, but if you believe in nothing else, you have to believe in that man upstairs right now, because I don't know what days is coming, the end of days, some type of days, but you better pray for better days, because days like this cannot continue. I mean, it really can't. So Sundance Oliver, thank God you got the nerve to turn your punk ass in after hurting these people and ruining people's lives, having people in the uproar, and doing whatever it is you thought that you was doing for whatever that robbery was supposed to give you, which nothing would have been worth what it is that you put out there. So whatever, I'm just happy that you're captured and this is finally over. This has been your girl, Tay with the T. You know I'm going to come and spill it. But I'm at
into police at the 77th precinct. Now, investigators say Oliver's crime spree started near a NYCHA building in Crown Heights around 9 a.m. yesterday when he shot at a woman during a robbery. Instead, he hit a 96-year-old man in a wheelchair. Instead, he was shot in the ankle, and we're told he is in stable condition. Then later yesterday afternoon, police say Oliver shot and killed a man inside the Governor Alfred E. Smith houses in Lower Manhattan. Police have identified that victim as 21-year-old Kevin Langston. Authorities were then called to Kingsborough houses in Brooklyn, where they found a 17-year-old woman shot in the chest. She later died from her injuries. Again, that suspect has turned himself in. We'll continue to bring you any updates as soon as we get them.
La 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 lattes were a.